Now joining us in the studio, it's LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
You have a lot of support here. A lot of fanboys, fangirls that watched you growing up and now in the social media universe.
And here I am in the What's Trending studio.
Oh, I love
Very
that.
excited. Very excited. Legitimately excited.
No, I've seen you develop this. I mean, I bumped into you the other year. I think it was last year. And you said, I have this app. It's going to be incredible.
Right.
So how long have you been working on this?
This is over 18 months of work, blood, sweat, tears, a lot of tears. Getting this company up and running and the first product pushed out the door. And we are in the App Store now and porting to an Android device before the end of the year.
Very nice.
Yes.
Why was it important to create an app like this now?
Well, you know, this is the wired generation, these kids coming up. And television only occupies a very small amount of screen time in their lives. And I knew that we wanted to keep the Reading Rainbow brand alive. And I knew that the time for television had really passed, and that if you want to reach kids today, you got to be on mobile devices.
Yeah. How do you translate, though, that experience that we all knew and loved as an app?
That was the hard part, Shira, because there were so many fans of Reading Rainbow out there. The fear of disappointing them, failing to meet their expectations was huge.
Is this going to replace hardcover books and like real books?
No.
These types of apps?
Look, I believe that going forward, we will eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, decide that it really doesn't make any sense to cut down trees to make more books. It's a non-sustainable practice. And human beings are just way too connected to the written word as it appears, you know, in a book.
Of course.
Print on paper. That's always going to be a part of us. I think that the fact that we will consume most of our reading on electronic devices going forward means that we will hold more precious the books that we do have.
We have some fan questions,
Alrighty.
so Lamar, take it away.
Yes,
Lamar?
Yes, Lamar.
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 Lamar, please give us the first fan question.
So the first one is, have you ever thought of doing a Reading Rainbow show or an app for adults?
You know what, I get that question all the time.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, I think about it all the time. This is our first product, the Reading Rainbow app for the 3 to 9-year-old, the entry-level reading age child. We will release and are in the process of developing many more products for children and their parents. And so yes, in the fullness of time, we will be getting around to a version of Reading Rainbow. Don't know what it's going to look like, but it's something that's been on my mind for quite some time.
One for 50 Shades of Grey, yes, that would be a good one.
Can't you imagine the book reviews for that?
One of the best parts of Reading Rainbow, the show, is the book reviews.
Right.
Right, okay,
Yes.
We can all agree on that.
Right?
So we rounded up a few of our favorite YouTube book reviews to see which of them are app-worthy. And LeVar is going to help. Are you ready?
Is there judging involved?
There is some judging or reviewing on your behalf.
Are there prizes?
Yes, in
Yes.
tweets. We tweet them. Our first book review on YouTube comes from the 3 Golden Sisters, who give their thoughts on 50 Shades of Grey.
I love the beginning, but as you go on, it's absolutely, totally ridiculous.
Never do anything that hurts.
I think this was the best way to lose your virginity and then quit.
I spoke to a lot of women, younger women, in their 30s, and they absolutely can't put this book down. I'm puzzled. I don't know why.
I love them.
Yes.
They should have their own show.
They should.
I would watch that every week.
I would too. I must say
I would.
that's what YouTube is for, right?
Yeah. I think we have candidates for the new hosts of the adult version of Reading Rainbow right there.
Well, we will help you reach out. And this one should be interesting too. It's an overview of the first book in the Hunger Games series. This one's good. Everyone likes this one. It's from vlogger Kate.
Oh, basically this whole reaping thing is for the Hunger Games, and they choose teenagers to go kill each other and bullshit. I don't even know. I'm trying to talk about who is the president and who came up with this junk. I mean, for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was a bit distracted. I was distracted by the look. It was hard to figure out what the book was about.
But once you get past the look, the content is very solid. Very solid opinions going on there, and I give 2 thumbs up.
Okay, so you do like
to Kate, yeah.
Kate,
Yeah.
you rock.